Hey guys, Philip this side, and today I'll show you how to create a quick rig in seconds. Let's do this. First, open your model and then change this section for rigging. You go up here and you will find this quick rig. It will open this window. So basically you select your model and then auto rig. So as you can see, Maya could create this rig, and let's try this. I will select this controller, I'll move my arm. Amazing, did a good job. If I select this as well. So as you can see, I have my rig done. I can even move my hands, my elbow. Well, good stuff here. Let's imagine that you are creating a game. You can create this in seconds. You don't need to spend hours to create a rig. Let's try this. Amazing. So you can create good animations with this. If I try to rotate, yeah. So this is in seconds you could build this this rig. So you can find this feature on Maya 2017, and it's a cool feature, to be honest. Don't spend hours, you create your animation for your games or something, and that's it, guys. It's not perfect, this rig, but we can make this in step by step, which is here, this side. So what I need to do is I just select my mesh. I go here, I will delete the rig. So now I go to this second option, step by step. Here, none on character, I need to add my mesh, so I just go here, press this plus. I add my mesh here, and now I need to add the geometry. It's there already. And now we are creating this step by step. For the guides, I just go here, I can do perfect mesh. Let's imagine that you have a character with eyes, mouth, so that means that you have holes, so use imperfect one, okay? I'm gonna use perfect mesh because I have no holes. I will keep this with 255 in resolution. I will keep this with the default, create. So as you can see, I have these guides, and this will allow me to build the joints between them. Well, if now I go for visions, let me just put everything here, just press F to zoom in. In this case, so the wrist it's a bit down, so I'm just gonna do a bit up, and here, side. Alright, so I did this modification this side on the left side, but on the right side it keeps in the original position. To fix this, so you select the sides first that you want to move, and then you go to the second tool, mirror, and as you can see, this is in the right place. Now I'm gonna apply all the changes. So my model is ready for the second part. I believe I did a good job now, placing all these guys in the right place. Now let's go for skeleton and rig generation. So in this part, so as you can see, your character is in A position, and here says T stance, which is T position. Well, let's skip with this by default. It will work anyway. So this part, let's keep mirror behavior. It will create the rig this side and this side in the same way. I mean, it will create because I place all the guys in the same place. This part, okay, here make sure that you select skeleton and control rig, otherwise we'll create only the skeleton. Let's create now. So as you can see, it creates all the joints and all the controllers. I will show you now. This is not working because I didn't apply the skin. So let's do this now. The last part, skinning. Let's keep with the default. Create. So let's try now to move our mesh. Yeah, it's moving, and well, we did a good job here. It's better than the other one. It took some seconds. I mean, with this you can take just a few minutes to build your rig now instead of doing the auto rig. But it's much better now. You don't spend hours to do this, but as you can see, it's working perfectly. Oh, I can do more if I go to this side. So the last part is creating, I mean, it's improving the weight on this skinning part. I mean, as you can see here, if I move this controller here under the shoulder, you can see this mesh is moving. I mean, if this doesn't happen on the real world, if I move this one, I'm gonna rotate, this goes outside. And it's the same, it's a issue that we can fix easily. So we need to use our second tool, which is paint weights. So let's do this. So now for the last part, just select your mesh, close this window, go to this menu, skin, and then paint skin weights. To open this window. If you select here, let me go down. I will show this example, the head example. I want to select the head joint, so I just select this one. Let me check something. So make sure that you are in this viewport, in the first one, to be able to see the influences of the joints. So basically what we're gonna do now is I will speak about this color. So white color means that the joint, that this zone of this mesh is being affected by the joint 100%. If this is white, if this is black, like the entire body, as you can see, that means that that joint don't have any influence on this zone all over this mesh. But as you can see, this is kind of a gray, so that means this joint is influencing this zone not 100%. So the only thing that you need to do is just go on top of this mesh and paint it white. I'm gonna paint this. So as you can see, it's all white. Just make sure that is everything done. Yeah. Now it's all white, and this means here, so this kind of a gray to black means that these have some influence in this zone of this mesh. Well, we can even, okay, let's go back. Just the head, this is the joint just for the head. So if you press shift, you can go back, you can go and decrease the influence. That's all good for now. So you remember that this part, if I was moving this joint, the arm joint on the left side, this was being influenced as well. So let's try to find that bone, which is this one. So as you can see here, this is all white, of course, but here has some kind of influence. So what we need to do is shift and paint this. Well, it's not taking all of this, but it's improving. And later I will try to move this. Alright, so now just gonna paint this more white. Side as well. Done. Forget. So now, here what you can do is to improve this part. I just need to select this shoulder, this bone, which is this one, and paint it white here all around, because it's all gray, it's being influenced for the other bone. So if I paint it here, we will make sure that this will not suffer any influence by the other side of the bone. But sometimes it's difficult to paint this. So now if I go here, as you can see, it still has some color here, but just press shift and paint all on the top and it will turn black. So now I'm gonna try to move. So if I try to move this now, it goes, but it's much better now. So go back to my tool again. So for you to be able to see this again in this window, so just select your mesh and select this button. Next step, I'm gonna copy. Wait, first I'm gonna do all this arm, and then I'm gonna copy what I have done here to the other side. So now that I paint all my arm, I'm gonna show you a trick for you to do this side in an automatic way. Basically, I'm gonna mirror all the paint weight this side to this side. I'm gonna show you. So my hand is all white, so it's being influenced by the wrist joint. If I select my right hand, as you can see, it's gray. So what I'm gonna do is select this part. I go here, skin, mirror skin weights. Now if I select my right hand, as you can see, there. So basically you just need to select one time and it will mirror all the side, all of this side. So if I select now my legs, I go to my leg, I'm gonna paint all this left side first. So now I just need to deal with these hips and then with all the column. So I'm just gonna paint this side. So when you finish the weight paints, simply close this window, select your mesh, change the render view, and you can try to make some tests to see how it's working now. Well, for me it's working perfectly, and now from here you can create your own animations. Don't be shy, create animations for games or something. So as you can see, it's working perfectly. That's all, guys. I hope I could help with this tutorial. This is a cool feature on Maya 2017. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.